Yo, what's good, people, man? Your boy Persona. Game with Persona, one half of the what's. Well, no, I can't say that anymore. What's up, people? It's your boy Persona. Game with Persona, man. Shout out to everybody here. Appreciate y'all coming through, rocking out with your boy. Hold on, let me I gotta fix the camera. It's been a while since I've done like a show or anything like that. How y'all feeling today, though, man? Yo, Dion 78 in the building. What's going on? Kelvin Smith in the building. Broken Lobo, Muck 45. Wagwan Brethren. TZ in the building. Shout out to you, TZ. I know you out there in Cali right now. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself, bro. Big shout out to you. Yo, Mary Wilcox in the building. Appreciate you, Mary, pulling up, coming through, rocking out. Hope you guys all enjoying yourself. Yeah, I'm glad you made it safely to Cali, TZ. Big shout out to you, bro. Hope you and Mama Kendra and everybody. Hope you guys all enjoy yourselves. You feel me? Oh, here we go. I had to fix the camera, man. Shout out to y'all. Yo, so as the stream was going live, I actually just got. Oh, let me where's the cam set up? Yeah, there we go. I just got my the special edition. Can y'all see that? I can't see it. There we go. I just got the special edition, collector's edition of The Last of Us. Yo, I forgot I had pre-ordered this, and so when I was earlier this week, I had got a notification because I had changed my payment method. So they were talking about, oh yeah, we're trying to charge you. The PlayStation's talking about they trying to charge me, and I'm like, what are you trying to charge me for? And then I look and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I bought this, right? So, we can unbox this live right now too. While we wait for the show to go live. But how y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling, man? Hope y'all good out here, man. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it looks dope too. Let me oh, I can't see that shit. Okay, hold on. Let me uh okay, so, yes, all right, hold on. That's not. I'm trying to fix it, guys. Hold up. Yeah, it's a video broadcast, right? Yeah. Hold on, chat. I don't know why I won't remove the background. Probably because I have it set on actual video. I don't know. I don't know why it's not doing that. But, oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yo, anyway, the steelbook looks cool as hell though. Like real talk. There we go. The steelbook looks dope as hell. I like it. Oh, and it come with it come with the physical or it comes with the physical version of the games. Oh shit. That's cool. What else this comes with? It comes with a little letter as well for all the Last of Us fans, which I think is cool. Okay, here we go. I was like, I know there's more stuff in. All right, so what's this? Oh, this is the oh yeah, these are the physical the little art plate things. Oh wow, these are cool. Oh, that looks dope as hell. And then the art book as well, the Last of Us art book, which I think this looks pretty cool as well, actually. Oh no, this is the comic book. So this is the full-fledged comic book, which I think looks pretty cool. Listen, I'm a Last of Us fanboy. I'm a big Last of Us fan, so I definitely had to, snatch this up. Real talk. I'm happy I got it. Just another piece of Last of Us to add to my collection. which I'm happy to do so. So, you know, that's what we'll definitely do. Add this to the collection of all my Last of Us memorabilia. But yeah, you know, little mini unboxing, guys, for the chat. How y'all been though, man? How y'all feeling? Hope everybody's good. I know Bari is live as well right now. So you know, if you guys want to support Bari as well, make sure you guys go and support him. Make sure you guys go and support him too. But yo, we here for Ghost of Yote, guys. We here for Ghost of Yote, chat. We are here for Ghost of Yote. Who's excited for Ghost of Yote? Put a 1 in the chat, man. Put a 1 in the chat if you are excited for Ghost of Yotei. And it's the box. Now, I'm just gonna add this to all my other Last of Us. Like I've got like so much Last of Us memorabilia and steel books and collector's editions and all this other shit that I have. So it's just gonna get added to that. But yo, big shout out to the chat, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Who else is here? The Floyd in the building. What's going on, man? Big hardcore gamer. Caleb in the building. Appreciate you, man. Gian the Don in the building. Eastern Conference. El Matador. What's going on, man? Lady Gamer, doesn't know that's Ice Queen. Ice Queen, how you doing? Appreciate you. Who else is here? Dion78, what's going on? Broken. Appreciate you guys, man. Killer Cam for show in the building. Shout out to y'all, man. Round of applause for the folks in the chat. Persona, you shouldn't ask me that. You know how I feel about Ghost. Oh yeah, Ghost of Yote is definitely very excited for Ghost of Yote. Excited to see some gameplay. I already got the collector's edition pre-ordered, you know, digital versions pre-ordered and whatnot, man. So I'm also like really excited for this game. And you know, I personally can't wait to play Ghost of Yote this fall in October. I think it's gonna be a good time. Yo, Soldier for Life, what's good, man? Appreciate you. Also, you know, I want to address something real quick too while we're here, because I know I said it on Whoops, and I posted on Twitter before I deactivated, and I deactivated what was it, June 30th or 31st? 30th. You know, I deactivated my account for those that might have been wondering, and that's just because I'm taking a break from social media in general. I made a tweet saying I was stepping away from the online gaming community, period. You know, that was always something that was happening. I mean, it's summertime, and you know, I'm you know, that chapter of my life is pretty much over. So, yeah, you know, that's why I deactivated. You know, I just want to be sure, because you know, Barry was telling me about. I was watching his live stream, but he was also telling me about it privately too, about some bullshit that was going on. And so, you know, I just want to make that abundantly clear. You know, I personally deactivated because I was, you know, I'm personally stepping away from the online gaming community. You know, I've been saying that for I don't know how long now. You know, so, you know, just life happens outside. I'm out doing other shit. You feel me? So I'm not, you know, on social media at all, in any capacity, honestly. But yeah, yo, listen, Ghost of Yote, man, I cannot wait for this. Yo, Persona looking great. Good to see you streaming. Yo, Retro, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, honestly. You know, I definitely promised that I would do a live reaction to Ghost of Yote. And I'm actually really excited to get, you know, watch this gameplay deep dive with y'all. And we can, you know, soak up this Ghost of Yote goodness together. You feel me? And this is definitely something that, you know, I definitely promised I would do. And I'm happy to do this, you know, and watch it with the community, man. So, you know, the vibe up with y'all. And like I said, you know, I know Bari is live streaming right now as well, live reacting. So if you guys want to, you know, jump over there, hit the like button for my bro Bari, and you know, make sure you guys, you know, support my bro, support my boy. Feel me? But yeah, yo. So how y'all been, man? How's life? How's everything with y'all, man? How y'all enjoying the summer, man? I hope y'all summer is going pretty good. Hope everything is all right with y'all. Hope y'all are all, you know, safe, healthy, living prosperous lives and whatnot, man. I hope it's really good. Kratos, what's good, man? Tool Man in the building. Shout out to everybody, man. Yo, SSJ, what's good? Best way to enjoy gaming is to step away from gaming community and the social media sphere from time to time. Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, you know, I don't know how I've been saying this for a long time. Like, this isn't anything new. You know, like I've already pulled back significantly prior to me really deactivating, where I was kind of just like, I really don't see a desire to even have gaming discussions with most people on social media anymore. Cooper Clips, what's up, man? Leech, what's up? So for me, it was easy for me. I was already, kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I wasn't really posting as much, and I was already kind of, I already stepped back. You feel me? So for me personally, there really isn't, there really wasn't, it really shouldn't be no surprise to anybody. I saw the news. I know Barry was talking about it. Like, I'm not seeing no news. Like, I only see, like, what Barry was talking about. A couple of people that I still follow on Twitter. I mean, excuse me, on YouTube. I see like the news come from that about what is it? Helldivers 2 going to Xbox. Listen, man. Like, what do you really want me to say about that? You feel me? It is what it is, man. Like, I think for anybody as a consumer, you have to look at my thoughts on all this of anything, and this goes for both Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, whomever. I think you need to look at the landscape of, as a consumer of a specific product or ecosystem, or do you feel like you're valued as a consumer? And if you don't think that a company doesn't have your best interest when it comes to, the games they're putting out or not putting out or whatever, or the new, whatever the case may be, you just have to move accordingly, man. Like, I think that's really the way people need to move going forward. Like, crying over spilt milk, constantly complaining about the same shit. I really don't see. I personally don't see a desire in doing that shit no more. There really is no point, because if the money is still being made, it's going to continue to happen. That's one. Two, if people, people buying the games or will buy it or not buy it, time will tell with that type of stuff. But you kind of have to look at the landscape of gaming and look at how things are moving going forward, and just say, you know what, this is how I'm going to move. If this is how the industry is moving, this is how I choose to move in response to how the industry is moving. I think that's how people need to approach it. And if that means staying put or not, or whatever, then so be it. Like, that's your prerogative. I don't really necessarily think there's a reason to constantly keep saying the same thing. I've been saying it for years. Like, you wanna, exclusives are important and all this other stuff. And, people who don't play these games or don't buy games or whatever are telling you that you're wrong. Or it's just all types of shit that just doesn't matter no more. Like yo, chat. It just doesn't matter anymore to me, man. It really truly doesn't matter to me anymore. I truly do not care. I don't care, like, what happens. If whatever happens, and whatever that is, if it's best for the industry and that's how they see it, who am I to say anything? Like, I don't care. I'm living life outside of gaming, man. So it is what it is. That's my response to that stuff. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. If you're gonna buy the games and support developers, do that. If you're not gonna buy the games and not support developers, or not buy this or not support that, or whatever your reason is for wanting to do that, you're free to do that as well. You feel me? All right. This should be starting pretty relatively soon, I would hope. Yeah, this live reaction, though, man. Very excited for Ghost of Yote. Excited to see the gameplay. Excited to dive into this. Hoping to see if that wolf will be a part of the gameplay. Yo, SSJ, I feel like the wolf will be a part of the gameplay, because they've been showing it quite a bit in a lot of their trailers and streams and whatnot. So, I'm with you on that, SSJ. Yo, Mass Produce, what's going on, man? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody. Once the stream go live, I did check the sound before with something else, and the sound was pretty good. But once the stream actually goes live, we'll I know we'll make sure that the sound quality is good. Yo, Mac the Stampede in the building. What's going on with you, bro? 5 o'clock, man. PlayStation always late. Here we go.
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell, and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yotei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Yo, I'm so excited for this game.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei 6, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest.
Yo, does this sound good, chat? Y'all able to hear it clearly and everything? Is the visuals good too? Let me know.
It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's good for y'all. So being able to jump through time like that is pretty cool.
By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yotei 6 is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless, and with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
Yo, this looks so good, man.
Ghost of Yotei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that at its heart is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yotei 6, her legend as the Onryo grows.
Yo, I like that, man. So they really pushing for like you to be like an explorer.
Drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yotei 6.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
You're not of Clan Eguchi. You're here for my bounty.
Oh.
Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of Yote isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But
Yo,
we
the
think
world
best
looks
way to
absolutely
play
beautiful
is
in
to
this.
Pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
Yo, Kieran, what's good, man? Yeah, the scenery, it looks great. I agree.
The lands around Yote are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited.
Oh, they go to Hot
Embrace
Springs.
that curiosity.
Mass Produce, they go to Hot Springs. You know they ain't gonna not do the Hot Springs.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords?
Oh, I'm definitely going Odachi.
Each is uniquely effective against a particular
Odachi gonna
enemy and
overpower.
has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Plant psycho banners.
Yo, Venom Fury, what up?
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field.
Oh yeah, she got an Odachi
Searching
on her
for
back
leads
too.
on the
Yes,
lower
sir.
section.
Show me that Odachi. Odachi, my favorite weapon. That's one of my favorite weapons.
The soldiers needed more to free you.
Free us.
Oh yeah, the bird. You already know Odachi definitely gonna be the main.
Our family starved.
Oh,
Atsu's no
Oh, I
samurai
like that.
ninja. No, she's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight. Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal.
I don't remember if Ghost of Tsushima, did he have dual blades in the first game? I forget. This combat looks good though. Oh, good parry. Oh, that spear look like it might be the wave too.
Atsu can lose her weapon.
Oh, really?
Quick, she can disarm them.
Nah, there was no dual blades, right? Oh, that little pole vault.
She's
Oh!
a great weapon for the job.
That man said, "Get over here."
To fight a massive enemy, her huge odachi blade is best.
Oh yeah. Show me that Odachi. Yeah, that Odachi gonna be the wave.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast.
Oh yeah, short longbows and katana. Yep. Yeah, so they definitely adding a lot more weapons in this game. A lot more. They give you a lot of variety. Okay, they go to triple assassinations. Yep. I like that they brought that back.
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an
They go
arsenal.
longbow. Oh, it's got a gun now too? Lord. Oh. Headshot.
Bounty hunter.
Inokichi the hungry. What are you hungry for though?
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt.
Enemy switching.
Dual
Okay,
sword
that's gonna add a new
best
dynamic to combat for sure. Enemies being able to switch weapons like that to a more effective weapon.
No more.
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone.
Oh,
She'll meet
okay, there
several
go the
allies
wolf.
on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
Oh, okay. So the wolf definitely gonna be fighting with you. I like that.
Atsu can set up camp under the
I
stars.
like that. I like that.
But she's not always alone.
Hey, friend. Share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead. It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in Ezo.
Oh, this is a
Over
good
time,
addition.
Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack. And here, you can keep track of what
Yeah,
essential
I like this. This is like some like type of encyclopedia type of thing.
Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what can be a burden in a big open world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring, the game comes to you.
I like that. They definitely are making it much more convenient and streamlined. It comes in terms of being in the open world and not having to actually go to specific vendors. I like that.
Around your chosen playstyle. Are you?
Yeah, a lot more deeper
stealth,
RPG elements for
ranged,
sure,
or
Lika.
melee focus?
Weka.
Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you. And of course, customize the look of your armor and
Oh yeah,
weapons
red and black,
to
baby.
make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want.
Oh yeah. You know, you already know I'm gonna have that red and black on deck for your boy. Whatever I'm wearing, it's gonna be red and black. Ooh, that red and black Oni look dope. That little Oni outfit look dope as hell.
The score of Ghost of Yote is incredibly special to us. Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
でこうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately after the show.
Yeah, music gonna be fire. I'm with it. Special modes. Uh-oh. Okay, obviously they're gonna have the photo
The digital
mode.
photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yote and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo. We want playing through Ghost of Yote to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ
I think I'm gonna do Japanese with the subtitles.
リ てたか。
狼の姫。
Yeah, Kurosawa mode was good in the first game too.
また会えたな。
刀鍛冶の娘。
覚えておけ。アツだ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. Yeah, Kurosawa mode is cool. That's dope. I like that they added that. They added that back. Yeah, it's a good mode. I'm glad they added that back. That's a very good mode.
For Ghosts of Yotei, we wanted to celebrate two other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience, along
okay.
with increased mud and blood splatter.
I like that. I like that. Okay.
Lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode
Lofi
on,
beats
listen
during
to
exploration and
lo-fi
combat?
tracks
Ah, really?
directed
Yo,
by
send my shampoo. That's my joint, yo. Okay. I like that. I like that. That's dope. Send my shampoos and shit too. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that.
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yote playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yote that is sure to be special.
Are these plates? Oh, they doing a special edition? What? PlayStation 5 and accessories? What? Yo, I definitely. And a Pro? Yo. Yo, I'm definitely gonna get that.
Today, you've got a glimpse.
PlayStation
into
listening,
Atsu's
finally.
quest for the Yote 6.
Finally, they listening.
path
Whoops
while
been saying they need to
discovering
do
the
special
secrets
edition
of
game edition plates for like how long? Finally, you
You'll
listening.
need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yote comes out on October 2nd. Thank you so much for watching.
That was dope. That was cool. That was a good deep dive into Ghost of Yote. Why that sound like Last of Us? A little bit. That little Last of Us vibes. So what y'all think, guys? Chat. What y'all think of that state of play? What did y'all think of that state of play, chat? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. That looked pretty good. I think that was a good showing. So a couple things that I kind of wish they would have shown as well, or at least like confirmed, because I think that this is pretty much confirming it probably isn't happening. But no Ghost of Tsushima, no Ghost of Yote Legends mode, no online mode. Ghost of Tsushima Legends is such a great underrated mode. It would suck if they don't iterate on that in this second game and not have an online co-op mode to go with Ghost of Yote as well. You know, I loved Ghost of Tsushima's Legends mode. I put a lot of time into that, playing through some of those side stories. The raid, shout out to Bari, Sick, no Stealth, and Mr. Pio and other people who we played through the raid with. But that raid was fun as hell. The little survival mode that they had was really cool as well. The 4 classes, you know, it would suck if they don't do that. Now, obviously they didn't confirm that here. That doesn't mean something can't happen, can't come later. But I do think it would be cool for them to do a Ghost of Yote Legends mode as well. PlayStation blog. Let me see if they put out an article on this as well. See if there's an article. What's it gonna deep dive? Helldivers to control Warbound. No. Introducing The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered chronological experience out today. What? What is that? Hunter main right here in Legends mode. Yo, I was a in Legends mode, I was a Ronin main. You know, I was the healer. That Ronin super was too good. Being able to revive everybody like that was hella clutch. I'm not seeing no Ghost of Yote. What's this chronological order mode? Free update lets players experience Ellie and Abby's story chronologically and also includes unlockable skins and trophies. What? Damn, Last of Us Part 2, the game that just keeps on giving, boy, I tell you. Yeah, Ronin was clutch. If you had Ronin running in your circle, you was doing good, especially for the raid. You know, you definitely wanted to have at least one Ronin for the raid in Ghost of Tsushima Legends. But, you know, I already got Ghost of Tsushima and what's the name? Not Ghost of Tsushima, but Ghost of Yote, you know, mode already there. You know, I put a lot of time into that shit. Oh, here we go. I wanted to show this real quick. So, shout out to PlayStation for you know, doing what me and Barry have been talking about on WUPS for years. You know, where are the special edition PlayStation themed, PlayStation first party game themed plates, controllers, and all that stuff? You know, they did it with God of War Ragnarok in terms of a controller, but you know, they definitely needed to be a little more consistent with that. So I'm happy to see a Ghost of Yote themed controller and plates. Now, will these plates work on the Pro? That remains to be seen. I would hope that they do, but I don't think they will, which sucks. Hopefully they will come out with some special edition Pro plates. But I do think it is a step in the right direction, at least, that they are doing first party special edition plates and bundles and things like that. This is stuff they were doing for generations. You know, they kind of moved away from it this generation. You know, even when you look back during the PlayStation 4 generation, had the God of War bundle, the Spider-Man special edition console, the 500 million special edition console, the Metal Gear Solid special. There was the Batman special edition console, right? There were so many special edition consoles and things like that during the PlayStation 4 generation. I'm very surprised that they moved away, or they decided to move away from that the way they did going into this generation. But I'm glad to see that they're at least bringing it back to some capacity. I would imagine that Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, would probably be another game that also gets some special edition, because you know we talking about Naughty Dog, so y'all know how Naughty Dog gonna get down when it comes to that. I'll have that too, no lie. Yeah, these look dope for sure. Yo, Caleb, what's good, man? Appreciate you for the super chat. Those plates are console bundles. We don't know if those plates are sold separately. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I would hope they would sell these separately, but yeah, knowing them, this is probably just gonna be a bundle. Well, no, it says bundle and accessories, so I would imagine these plates will probably be sold separately too. We'll have to wait and see. It'll probably be ultra limited though if they do sell them separately. You know, but we'll see. Let me see what else. Yeah, but I like what was shown. I think the gameplay itself, I think, you know, looking at the gameplay for Ghost of Yote, I do think that it was, you know what, let me see if I can look at because it's done now, so I want to watch it on Let's see if we can watch the upload here. Here we go. Yeah, we go right here. Oh no, that's the. Oh yeah, it's just no. No. Yeah, so I did like the gameplay. I think the gameplay, some of the updates that we saw with like even like the skills, seeing more of the skills that you can do, I think was pretty cool as well. Having that there and having that more fleshed out, I think is really cool. Another thing I did like as well was the emphasis on exploration. How they were kind of talking about how they're not really trying to rush you to be to like where you need to go, right? Like, you can kind of just explore and do what you do, and there's gonna be different clues and things like that. I like when games do that instead of it just being a bunch of like points on a map. Not saying points on a map are bad. I think that stuff is great. But a game like Ghost of Yotei or Ghost of Tsushima Yotei, because Ghost of Tsushima did that as well to a degree. I feel like they're just fleshing that out a little bit more here, because on Ghost of Tsushima, you kind of could follow the winds. Now, obviously, I would imagine that still is going to be here as well for those people who don't really want to utilize, exploration. They just kind of want to go from point A to point B to point C or whatever. You could follow the winds. And so, like, if you would set like a marker in Tsushima, the winds would guide you type of thing. That would still be here as well. There was secrets and stuff like that that you could find in Tsushima too. But I think that when it comes to Yote and how they're going about doing it, I do like how much more fleshed out it seems to be, especially with the card system and, being able to kind of, then it kind of showed it here too, where like, when you defeat an enemy, they'll kind of tell you like where some information about the area or about like a bounty or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. And I do like that aspect of it as well. Another thing too that stood out to me, I'm trying to find it, is combat. I think combat looks great. The fact that there's much more weapons in this game compared to Tsushima, where Jin only had the katana and the bow and arrow, and like obviously he had like his stealth, like the throwing knives and smoke bombs and all that stuff. But weapon wise, we're talking like what, 4 or 5 weapons. You got the Odachi, you got the I forgot this chain thing. I forgot what that was called. You got the Odachi, you got the dual swords, the katana. This, I forgot the name of this chain thing. But then you got the spear. Then you got a gun, bow and arrow, long bow, short bow. Then you still also got the the ghost gadgets and trinkets and stuff like that as well. On top of that, with the stealth and everything, I really like that aspect, that they really are trying to add much more flavor and variety to the combat and make it and keep it fresh. The other thing too that stood out to me with this was the fact that, especially when you're fighting the bosses, obviously in Ghost of Tsushima, some of the not weapons, but the stances, right? So the stances, certain enemies would be weaker to certain stances versus other weapon stances. I would imagine that's still going to be here in this game as well, obviously. But now that they're adding in more weapons and allowing enemies to switch weapons, which will be more effective or less effective depending on the weapon that you're using, I like that as well, because that again, that adds a different, that adds a new level of dynamic to the combat. But it also, it keeps you on your toes. It keeps things fresh. You feel me? So I can appreciate that as well. That's also pretty dope. Yo, Harlem, what up, man? Shout out to y'all in the chat, man. What else? Oh yeah, the being able to cook, the campsite. There's definitely a bigger emphasis on like the campsite this time around as well. Being able to cook. Talking with a lot of the people that you come across and being able to buy things and all that stuff. In the first game, you had to like go to specific towns to really be able to take advantage of like upgrading certain things and all that. But it seems like now they're bringing all of that to you, especially, and I think that's pretty smart, because they want to put a lot of emphasis on you exploring, right? You just going out there and exploring and having to like go back to towns to upgrade or do this and do that. That kind of breaks the immersion. So I can understand them wanting to kind of bring all of that to you through a campsite. Very smart, very streamlined. I can appreciate that as well. I'm definitely digging that. One of the things I noticed too, and maybe I don't know if this was the stream or maybe this was like what whatever that is, but I definitely noticed a little bit of frame drops. Minor frame drops here and there in certain aspects. I'm sure that stuff will be ironed out when the game fully releases. I'm not really like too worried about that. Like I know, oh here we go. It's a scene right here too, where like when the horses was running, it looked like it was a little frame drop, little stuttering, but actually it doesn't look like that here. So it might have just been the stream. Actually, you know, it might have been a stream. But yeah, you know, for me, I definitely liked this gameplay deep dive. I thought this was a cool deep dive, showing off like, you know, the game, showing off the gameplay, you know, the music and all these other different things that you can expect when it comes to the game itself. Hold on. Sorry, chat. Sorry, folks. Sorry. All right, here we go. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, man. How y'all feeling about it in the chat? Oh, you can put the plates on the PS5 Pro? Okay, great. That's good. So then, yeah, I'm gonna definitely grab the plates and throw those on the Pro. That's a good thing. Did they update their? Oh, here we go. Oh, first look at go see Yote. Okay. Now the plates. PlayStation 5 console. Let's zoom in on this. The PlayStation 5 console Ghost of Yote limited edition model will be available globally and is inspired by the Japanese art of the kintsugi, a tradition process to repair broken ceramics with lacquer and gold. Okay. Oh, I can't like zoom in on that. The PS5 console will be exclusively available direct. This version draws inspiration from other Japanese traditions and art forms. Okay. Both bundles come with matching DualSense wireless controller during the strike silhouette of Atsu. We're proud to these fantastic. Okay. Oh, see, shout out to yo. This is something me and Bari have been saying. Yo, me and Bari have been saying this for years, man. Like, you need to put special edition plates out there. Shout out to PlayStation for finally listening to WUPs after we end. The PS5 console Ghost of Yote limited edition bundle includes limited edition PS5 console with disc drive, matching DualSense wireless controller, and a digital copy of the Yote standard edition that includes periodic content featuring a unique in-game mask as well as a set of 7 avatars. Blah blah blah. If you already own a PS5 or PS5 Pro, we have great news for you. You'll be able to purchase the covers for Ghost of Yote limited directly from the PlayStation Direct when available in limited quantities in other regions and select retailers. Both console covers feature the same design. And see, yo, I'm definitely getting. I'm actually gonna get both colors. I'm gonna get the black and white. I'm gonna get the black and white one and get the gold and white. But I'm probably gonna put the gold and white on the Pro for sure. Ooh, man, that looks good. Man, that looks awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna get the plates, the Pro plates. And real talk, I've got way too many DualSense controllers, especially since I don't use DualSense controllers anymore. I use my Pro, and that's really the main. I really only have the regular DualSense controllers now as collector's items, but I ain't gonna cap, yo. I'm pre-ordering this as well. I'm pre-ordering the controllers as well. So bundle. Go see Yote limited console said, well, oh, so they'll be available for pre-order. Oh, okay. So they'll be available October 2nd, but you won't. They haven't told us when we'll be able. Why does PlayStation do that? I wonder why they don't just say, hey, look, you'll be able to pre-order it on this date. You know, I wonder why they don't put all that information here in one thing. I don't like that they don't do that, but. Yeah, I good on PlayStation. One for having a special edition bundle, which I think this is a good bundle to have close to holiday. You know, I think a lot of people definitely gonna push. You know, this will definitely push the PS5. I think for holiday time, having this bundle like this, on top of like, you know, if they have like a COD bundle or something else for holidays, but having the plates sold separately and being able to buy the plates not just for the standard PS5 but for the PS5 Pro. Very, very good on PlayStation. I think that's a very, very smart move. I think they'll definitely see a lot of the plates definitely fly off shelves as well. Honestly, I think the controller as well. I think the controller, real talk, I think the controller looks really, really good. I think it's a really great. Can we get like a zoom in? Can I look at? You can't like. Let me see if I can. Oh damn. Yeah, I think the controller looks really, really, really good. Actually, I think this is a really nice design controller. The gold and white looks a little bit better to me than the black. I think I like the black and white as well, but the gold, you know, obviously because gold stands out just a little bit more. But I do like these controllers, so I'll definitely pick up the controllers and pick up both plates. So I'll have both color variations just to add to my collection. But like I said, for the Pro, I'm putting on the gold and white plates on my Pro. I'll definitely that's what I'll definitely do for sure. But I think for this deep dive into Ghost of Yote, I think I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Honestly, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I didn't really see anything. There was nothing negative that I could really say, oh yeah, this is a negative for me personally. I think, well, you know what? I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And the reason why I will give it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 is because I wish they would, if there is going to be like a multiplayer or co-op mode in Yote, I hope that's something that they do. But if there wasn't no mention of that, obviously no mention of that here. So that's definitely something that I personally would like them to continue to do. Maybe they'll do that and announce that later. Maybe they won't. But that's probably why I would give it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10, because there's no mention of like Ghost of Yote Legends mode. But outside of that, you know, I think this was great. I think this was good. I enjoyed it. I am in the Discord. I thought Barry was gonna pull up, but I don't think Barry's pulling up. So that's cool. Yeah, but like, listen, man, I do appreciate y'all. You know, coming through. A little impromptu live reaction. Odachi and Spear gameplay looks fun. Yeah, the Spear looks great too, actually. I did like I like how the parry looks for the Spear. Dual blades look good too. I know that's probably most likely gonna be the weapon Barry uses. I know he's happy with those dual blades. Barry's always been like a big dual blades guy, so I know that's probably what he's rocking with. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with this gameplay. I'm happy with this live stream. This was great. This was really good. I enjoyed it. But yo, let me know in the chat, you know, Persona, you can put the play. Oh yeah, shout out to Soldier for Life, you know, confirming that information. Broken, appreciate you. Shout out to everybody here. Oh yeah, the court, yo, JFK TV, what up, man? Appreciate you. That was the other thing I like too, the fact that they added added back the Kurosawa mode, but also that Samurai Champloo mode in the Mickey mode with the extra blood and gore and mud and all that. I think those are good additions as well to Yote. I like that. That Samurai Champloo mode is definitely something I'm for sure gonna try and see see what's up with that for sure. But yeah, yo, listen, I appreciate y'all, man. Round of applause for the folks in the chat. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, Mary, and I miss you guys as well. You know, I like I said, you know, I really do appreciate y'all that come through. And like I said, stuff like this I'll still do from time to time on my channel. You know, live reactions like this. Like if there's a PlayStation showcase or something, I'll, you know, live react to that, and a live stream here and there, you know, maybe talking about different things. You know, I'll still do stuff like this from time to time, and obviously, you know, give y'all updates and check in with y'all and whatnot. Give y'all life updates or whatever, you know, from time to time. But you know, like I've said, you know, my time with like the online gaming community and gaming content creation, like my time is past with that stuff, guys. At least on a consistent basis, and in terms of being active participant within the online gaming community, it's just something I have no desire to be a part of any further, you know. And I think a lot of you understand that, especially with WUPS ending now. There's no more WUPS and whatnot, so you know, it just makes sense all around. You get what I'm saying? But I'm always gonna, like, you know, the channel's always gonna be here. I'll always try to give you guys life updates and whatnot from time to time, and you know, do a podcast impromptu show here and there and whatever. So you know, I even though I'm not making content on a regular basis, you know, I'm still around, I'm still here, you know, I'm here but not here, if that makes sense, right? But yo, listen, shout out to the stream, shout out to the chat, shout out to, you know, everybody that rocks out with your boy, man. I appreciate y'all. One more round of applause for the folks in the chat. Any good Always good to kick it with you, Persona. Yeah, always good to kick it with y'all too, man. I appreciate y'all in the chat, man. I appreciate the community that I've built here on my channel, man. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. I appreciate you guys. Go enjoy the summer, guys. Go out, get outside, go travel, go do whatever you do. Go be with the family or whatever. Hopefully you guys had a great 4th of July as well. I had a great 4th of July weekend. Had a lot of fun. Cause I haven't seen like fireworks in person in like a long time. It's been a long time since I did that. So I went to go see the fireworks on the beach too. Like I hadn't been to the beach in quite a while too. So like it was like a double like reminiscent experience of like, you know, being on the beach and vibing on the beach and seeing the fireworks and stuff like that. It was cool as hell, man. Like I loved it. Like, you know, seeing the fireworks in person and whatnot. And you know, just enjoying the summer, man. Summer's been fun so far. You know, still got a lot of summer left. Obviously, we're only in July, but summer's been really fun for me so far. And I got a lot of other cool things that I'm doing this summer. A lot of other cool experiences and things like that. And we seeing Superman this weekend. I can't wait to see Superman this weekend. I'm very excited to see Superman. And then obviously in 2 weeks, Fantastic Four. Can't wait for that either. And yeah, man. Listen, guys, I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening with whatever you're doing. Be safe. Have fun. And yeah, man, enjoy the rest of y'all week and the weekend to come. And always remember, guys, man, enjoy gaming, man. Like, I'll leave you guys with this message. Enjoy gaming. Enjoy video games. Enjoy gaming. Enjoy playing games. Just play your games, man. Have fun. You know, that's all that matters in this day and age, man. Just have fun and play your games, man. That's it. But yo, with that being said, guys, hope you guys have a great evening. And yeah, man, it's been your boy Persona, and I'm out, guys. Peace.